In Ielts, listening and reading, among all different other questions, there is one question which is very commonly encountered by the students, and that is true, false, and not given. So most of the students they get confused as to how to answer these questions. So to answer these questions, few things are very important to be remembered. You see, whether you are answering the questions in the reading or in the listening, so you have to come across a text. Text means the entire speaking of the speakers or the entire text which is in the form of paragraphs. So in each text, there are certain things which are relevant. Relevant means each text has got its topic. And the things which are directly related with the topic, they are called relevant part. And this is called the context. All of the things, for example, if I talk about the irrelevant part of the text, or we talk about the contradictory things, and moreover, the unnecessary things which are not directly related with the topic of the text, they are part of the text which have to be skimmed through. So we don't have to concentrate upon them because that's not the part of the context. The context would be only that part of the text which is exactly according to the topic. And the topic is 100 times given in the very beginning of the text, in the very first sentence of the text. So, the things which are exactly according to the context, which are from the relevant part, or which is from the summary. So these questions could be answered like true, or in yes, no, not given as yes, because these are the relevant part. If they go contradictory to the actual discussion or contradictory to the context, this is called no. Or false. It is either false or no. And if, for example, the relevant part is yes or true, the irrelevant part or contradictory thing is the no or false. So the thing which is not exactly according to the context, they are called not given in both the cases. The things which are not according to the context means, for example, if we just talk about the whale, and we just want to talk about the speed of the whale in the deep water of the sea, and what the size of the whale, if this is the topic, if we remain confined to the topic and all the things, all the discussions are exactly according to the size of the whale, this is called the relevant part, this is called the context. If the thing is exactly according to this, this is called yes or true. If, for example, any characteristics which is not actually according to the context, which is contradictory to the things which we have to talk about, like for instance, in the size of the whale and how the whale sustained its life, the color of the whale. So this is, if it is contradictory to this thing, so this is called a no or false. For example, if I talk about, my topic is to talk about the winter season. If I just give the reference of the summer season, so summer season is a contradictory thing. So this would be the part of the no or false. If, for example, I talk about the thing which may be the part of the context, which is maybe part of the which may be the part of the text, but it is not according to the context. If, for instance, I talk about the education system that prevails in Pakistan, if a question is asked about the education system that is pertaining to Russia or United States or different other countries. That is not given. That is part of the not given. So there is a difference between yes, no, or true, false, or not given. True or yes, exactly according to the context. No or false, contradictory to the text. And if such information is not given or given in different contexts, so this is called not given.